What up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back. Let's just do Isaac. Why not? Why not? I'm a baller like that, you know? What happened? Hello? Take me out of this. I'm stuck. We're back. Okay. Dude, what is going on? Already? Counterfeit. Crazy. It's illegal. Ooh. Pretty good too. The last one, I was talking about that burger I ate. You know, like... Okay. If you say so. I'm gonna get this too. Okay. I'm probably not gonna use the trinket, but yeah, okay. Do I want breakfast? Not really. I always eat breakfast in real life, but I don't need that right now. Let me see if I take damage or whatever. I'll grab that after. Could re-roll it too. Mini mush. Mini mush is okay. Yeah, diabetes. Diabetes, I feel, is all too common nowadays. And people like to say, like, it's your own fault, right? If you get it, or, like, the family thing. Family thing. Anyways, I don't know. I agree with that. It is probably genetic. But also, I think it just comes from, like, a lack of education. Like, a buddy of mine, he has type 2 diabetes, so that means that he got it when he was, like, I started noticing, like, when he probably got it was, like, around middle school. Some kids get it, like, really early. But that's purely genetic. So he was born with the genes that would cause the mutation that causes pancreas stop producing insulin anymore. But he was fine for most of his life, and then suddenly when he was in middle school, it just started having problems. So the weird thing is that he drinks soda like every day, like a Coke or 3 a day. And like I was telling him, like, I don't know, man, I don't know if that's good for you. Even as young as we were, you know, like, I don't think that's very good for you. And he was just like, it's probably fine. And I'm like, well, or like, I'm young, I'm resilient, and nothing will go on with that. Like, I don't know, man. There's a whole lot of studies that show that drinking soda every day is pretty bad for you. Not something you would really recommend to anybody. So I don't think that had direct correlation with his diabetes, but it could have, to be fairly honest. For all anybody knows. Luckfoot. Dude, that's really good. I don't know if I could grab it though. Oh, yes, we can. That's right. So, yeah, I think awareness needs to be... Why am my voice cracking so much? Oh, there it is. I think awareness for health needs to be far more intricate in America, at least, because, like, America is already known for being, like, a country with a lot of diabetic heart problems, health issues, very unhealthy food, stuff like that. And we don't have a very good education system that covers the importance of how nutrition works in the body. I've never taken a nutrition class, right? And that's only something that you would get in college. They should be teaching that to kids, adults too, but you know, like it's weird because a lot of parents, from what I've noticed, have this idea that like if you're young, then you don't have to worry about that stuff. You never have to worry about that stuff because your body's resilient, adjusting, and it's gonna heal itself from unhealthy habits. I don't know about that though, because like if you start young by eating very unhealthy food, then your mind and your body is going to be adjusted to eating that unhealthy food all the time, and then you're going to crave those unhealthy foods when you get older, because usually as we get older we tend to like things that we liked as a kid. So I think it's important to teach kids a little bit early that these are treats. These are not necessarily things that you should be eating every day. Burgers, shakes, things with high cholesterol in it, deep fried foods, all that stuff, Yeah, America has a really bad habit of just kind of ignoring those things because the food industry is so powerful. I don't think they really want people to know about how bad certain foods are for them. But they try to act like, yes, we're giving you awareness, we're telling you the calories, and that should be enough. It's like, no, you're not telling me how much cholesterol, you're not telling me how much saturated fat's in there, you're not telling me how much salt is in there, you're not really even telling me how much sugar's in there either. So like, it's supposed to be my fault for when I get diabetes, right? But I didn't know any of this stuff was that bad for me. It shouldn't be like, oh, be careful about eating this stuff, it's bad for you. It should be more like, here's like the full nutrition fact that at least list for you in case you need it. Yeah, you could look it up online, but like a lot of the time it's actually really difficult to find it. If you ever try looking up like the full nutrition facts about something, usually they're going to cover the carbs and stuff, of course, because people with actually with diabetes need to know that sort of thing. But I shouldn't have grabbed the holy card, dang it. I think glaucoma is a very underrated item. And now I can't go in the curse room. Well, I gotta take damage anyways. But anyways, yeah, they don't really cover that stuff. So like, it's hard to say it's our own fault a lot of the time because like, there's no awareness, You can spread awareness about a bunch of other crap. So easy. But then as soon as it's something about like the industry, no. Keep that quiet. So, remember like the food pyramid and stuff? Like, when that was a thing? That was actually like one of the worst ways to display how nutrition works. It doesn't cover anything that has to do with like specific foods. They just kind of like generalize food categories, which doesn't make any sense at all. And to say that carbs are the most important is really, really stupid, because actually the thing that is the most important is vegetables and fruits, because in reality carbs are not that important. Carbs are important for like healthy brain function. Like, I'm not saying to just disregard them and all, or anything, but they were saying that like fruit was bad. Like, you need to eat less fruit than you do vegetables, which in essence might be true, but it's also not bad to eat fruit at all, because fruit is not like, people say it's full of sugar, like you shouldn't eat fruit all the time. It's like, well, it does have sugar, but it also has fiber, it has a lot of other macronutrients and stuff like antioxidants, which are extremely important for preventing cancer, and people don't really know that. For example, like tomatoes have antioxidant in them that prevents prostate cancer, and blueberries have an antioxidant in them and some other stuff. I think that's good for like brain function. Fish is also really good for brain function too, because of the omega-3s. All that stuff is like, omega-3 is also like a type of fat, I believe, or maybe it's a protein or something. I gotta double check on that, so don't trust me on that one. But it is very important. I think it is. It's an oil. Omega-3 is an oil, so it's probably a fat. So that's the type of cholesterol that you want in your body, and people are told that like all cholesterol is bad, but there's actually like different kinds of cholesterol. There's high density lipoprotein, something like that, which is actually the healthy cholesterol, and there's low density lipoprotein, which is it protein? I think it's lipids, something like that, and it's a type of cholesterol that, like, low density cholesterol is what it is, low density, so it actually has an easier time getting clogged in your arteries and stuff like that, and that's what actually can lead to heart attacks. High density actually takes that low density out of your body by carrying it because it's heavier. And things that have high density are things like avocados, fish, and things that have low density are like vegetable oil, deep fried foods, red meat, stuff like that. So, you know, I didn't even know this stuff for such a long time, and most people don't know that either. So, and the weird thing about like nutrition facts is they don't tell you how much high density cholesterol is in something. They just tell you how much cholesterol is in something as both. Like you're not telling me which part or anything. Like the good cholesterol or the bad cholesterol. You're not distincting between the two. And my family has a history of high cholesterol, so knowing that difference is actually really important. But instead, I have to look it up, you know, every single time if I'm really going to be careful about my eating habits. And that does get time-consuming, you know. A lot of people are not going to be opted to want to do that sort of thing, which is completely understandable. Because convenience, you know, is much nicer. We can load it up here. Heck yeah, dude. Okay. Oh my god, that was so loud. But yeah, I don't know, like, I'm really surprised that we have such bad education when it comes to nutrition. Education in general in America is pretty terrible, don't get me wrong. I'm sure everybody knows that. It's really kind of just... It's kind of insane how we kind of, like, glorify what it means to have a degree. And nowadays, having a degree just means it shows how much commitment you have to... Ooh. Let's take it. That's it. It just shows how much commitment you're willing to put in. It really doesn't represent how intelligent you are most of the time, to be straight up. No. I don't want those. I have Luckfoot, actually. Maybe I do want those. Alright, I'm here. Yeah, I'll take them. Ears up. Let's go, dude. Spawn would have been real nice. Yeah, so... I think the education system in America needs to be heavily revised, fixed, updated, any of that stuff to fit like modern technology too, because AI is everywhere. You can look up every question that you ever get on a test, on a homework assignment, and it'll give you the right answer like 99% of the time. And they're still telling me to use a calculator. It really doesn't make any sense at all. Some of my teachers really do like AI, which is nice, you know. It's like thank you for being logical. But a lot of other teachers are very against it. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, the thing that's funny about AI too is that AI that we know nowadays is not real AI. It's just it's an algorithm, I would say. It's fun, baby.
Something's wrong.
It's more like an algorithm where we've always had Google, right? At least for a long time now, and everybody knows how to use Google. If you have a question, you ask Google. Okay, perfect. I have know something, so Google will give me a at least decent answer. AI does the same thing. It just makes it easier to get that answer. It doesn't have any personality. It doesn't have any altercation to what a human is. It doesn't have any emotion. It doesn't have any of that stuff that would really truly classify what AI really is. And if you look at, you know, movies and stuff with AI, with like the Terminators and all that other stuff, it's all fiction. But that's what people are mostly scared of, at least older people. And even myself, I was scared of AI for a long time, because I thought it would be what we presumed it to be through media and movies, is that it's, you know, it's an evil thing, but, or it is something that was useful at first and then becomes evil, stuff like that, you know, but it's just, it's not true. So I think that the idea is still ingrained into people. But it is evil even without that. There's a lot of circumstances in which AI is used to basically connect the dots with everything that you do in your life and everything that you look up to get the most out of you using some sort of platform. Like the Google's AI, it does the same thing that it used to do, except better, which is it tries to make people look up stuff, be attached to more things, be a media more, just intake data that people want to see. At least the ones that you want to see in particular. That's the thing that's actually scary, is that it knows everything that you want, or everything that you would like, and it gives you recommendations all the time. And you kind of just have to deal with it. That's really great, though. Oh my god. Let's take both. I got lots of health. So, in a way, it's a useful tool, but it's also a very manipulative one. And people are very easily manipulated. That's something that's pretty clear as you get older, is that you notice that these sort of things that people are easily manipulated by, and they feel like they can't help it, but they can. It's just there's not very much self-control behind it. And it feels good to get a good answer, you know, out of like AI or something. It feels good to eat bad food. And what a lot of people probably really care about, you know? It's unfortunate, but... Dude, I went through the spikes. Did you see that? You saw that, dude. I was like, what happened there? Am I immune to spikes? That was crazy. Let up. I don't want those either. I don't really want that either. Reroll that. Who's in here? Joined. Nah. So you just have to be aware of these things. There's a lot of movies that kind of cover this sort of topic. A friend of mine was watching one. I don't remember what it was called exactly, but she was studying like MLMs too, multi-level marketing, which are typically a type of scam that kind of prey on people who are vulnerable trying to make money. And that kind of led to the rabbit hole of like how AI also manipulates you, how pyramid schemes work, and all that stuff is pretty important. I didn't really know exactly what a pyramid scheme was until I watched that video. There's a talk about it. That's pretty good. I would recommend that. If you look it up, don't remember the name, just look up TED Talk. TED Talk. Let's do. I don't need any of these.
The Hanged Man.
TED Talk pyramid schemes, but yeah, any of this stuff. I'll take the hearts. But yeah, you know, these types of things you can self-educate yourself on. But it feels like everybody should know them, you know? Like, you should know that, right? You should know that what a pyramid scheme works and how you can be easily manipulated and how to take care of yourself financially and to avoid situations like that. They just don't teach that sort of stuff in the education system. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why all this stuff with like figuring out the parabola of a triangle would be so important if I'm never going to do something in like physical engineering, you know? But like if you come up to somebody and you try to seem smart and all of a sudden you don't know what the Pythagorean theorem is, it's like then you look like an idiot. Oh, and that's supposed to be bad. It's crazy. You're taking that. Yes, sir. Taking that as well. That's not very important. It is somewhat important growing up and stuff. This is also obviously like a lot of fundamental things that people need to know and keep it in their I don't really want any of that stuff. All this stuff's kind of stinky. Oops. Stuff that you just need to know in general for adulting, and it's not really covered. Oh, and Mr. Dolly in there. That too. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm gonna save a little bit. It's bad. Okay, that's actually not bad. Yeah, I'll take both of these. Reroll that. Sure.
Explosive.
Hey, give me a black card? It's messed up. No hearts, so I'm gonna grab the present, go over here, open this. Sure, I'll do that, yeah. Nice. Okay. I grab it anyways. Fine. Alright. You 2. 3. One more. One more. Thank you for the dime. I understand some of the stuff might be pretty boring as well, but how much more entertaining in school than this stuff sort of thing, you know? But realizing that the internet kind of encompasses your vulnerability to not understanding this sort of thing and not pointing it out to you on purpose is why people are very manipulated, I think. Very easily manipulated. dude. But, you know, if you hold self-control, awareness, mindfulness, all those sort of things will not be so easily influential on you. But you still may be vulnerable to them if you're unaware, or I don't know. Some people like who do these sort of scams and stuff, they can be really manipulative. They give you things that you want to hear, you know? The good thing to keep in mind is that if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Ooh, does that go through walls? Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it's not depressing, because I'm not trying to be that. I'm just trying to spread some mindfulness. Ooh, got almost $100. Blow this up. Yeah, we'll take a full. And that's it. I think we're good. I want to have 99 coins. Yeah, you know, my intentions with starting this YouTube channel were to be pretty funny, but I realize I do like to give a lot of like insightful talks, which are not meant to be depressing in any sort of way. I think these sort of talks are something that people don't really want to have to go through most of the time, because people just don't really want to be told what to do or anything, which is fine. I understand that. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to, you know, give some insight. But, you know, listening can be difficult because, like, that's what we have to do in our working lives, just listen to people all the time. And it stinks. I'd rather have something that you can just kind of let your mind go. You don't need to worry about anything in general. And it should be like, yeah, why can't we just, you know, live our lives how we want to? It's you can. It's just you get influenced. You know, it's gonna stink. Just go with 99 coins. In a bad way, I mean. You get influenced in a bad way. Manipulated. I hope that doesn't happen to anybody. That's what my main idea here is. It does happen though all the time, this problem. So just stay careful, you'll be okay though. You know, Homie's super guard is annoying. And you know what? He ain't getting through. We're gonna no-hit this guy. Watch me. Just you wait. Oh, bro, picked up a freaking nickel, dude. Get him, get him, get him, get him! There we go. Oh yeah. No! Freaking door. Of course it's a freaking door. Hey! I'm gonna reroll that. I can't reroll that. Dang it. I don't really use a coupon on them. One free dub. Damn it. Dang it. Aw, dang it. No. No, you're not getting me this movie. Nuh-uh. Anybody know what that's from? Yes, Mark. Hey. You know what that's from? The elevator called Jurassic Park. One of the best movies ever made. Ew, the T1. That's kind of gross. 100 coins. 100 coins. Please don't break. 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 Just gotta sing it. Ah. 90. That's good. That's good enough. I'm just running around. Just because I want to. Ace of Clubs is pretty good too. What are we looking for? I need a max win. We got a lot of stuff to go. Ooh-wee. A lot of stuff. That's alright. Solar System, that's the one, right? For Perthrow. I'll probably do Solar System again, part 2. Let's do that next one. Alright. See ya.